Have you been to the Olympics at any point in your life? When I say Olympics, what is it that comes to mind? A place where the whole world meets with good friendship and friendly competition to celebrate excellence? Well, in that case, I have been to the Olympics. Not once, but twice, and I plan to go there a third time. What I am referring to and comparing to the Olympics is nothing other than the Toastmasters International Conference, two of which I had the pleasure of attending and experiencing. One in Malaysia in the year 2014 and one last year in Las Vegas. My goal today is to paint a picture of those experiences such that at least a handful of you will be inspired to attend the next conference in Washington, D.C. in August. I got a lot from these conventions. They range from the networking to the keynote speeches to the World Championship of Public Speaking, ending up in the grand finale ball and dinner. But today, I am going to focus on some of the highlights. Let's begin with the Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame is a grand event where every distinguished district is honored by the president of Toastmasters International. Picture this. When the name of the district is called, every member of the distinguished district that is present at the convention walks up to that international stage carrying the district banner, and they get to shake hands with the president of Toastmasters International. What an honor. The second aspect of this wonderful convention is the business meeting, where the international leaders are elected. The contestants go on a campaigning spree. There is a place called the marketplace where we get to go and interview these candidates, form our opinions, and then make an informed decision before we cast our votes. What was the most enriching learning experience for me at the past conference at Las Vegas was the way our past international president, Mohammad Murad, conducted the business meeting. Picture this again, a room of around 2,500 Toastmasters from all over the world with varied opinions on a controversial proposal, coming there to vote. One leader at the helm of affairs, leading and guiding these people, exhibiting impeccable leadership skills and holding fort with utmost dignity. It was an amazing experience to just be there and be a part of this solemn occasion and cast my vote. The most exciting part of any international convention is the joy and honor of listening to 40 top-notch international level speakers, one of whom was also one from our own District 57, James Jeffley. Each of these speakers had a unique message to convey. The messages ranged from, there is something in everyone, the power of words, you can fix everything, all the way up to some world-changing messages like polishing a scratch. As I sat there listening to these speakers, one better than the other, I was thanking my stars that I was not one of the judges. The most lasting and fulfilling experience of the convention was the opportunity to network with Toastmasters from all over the world. In this respect, I enjoyed the Malaysia conference more than the Las Vegas one. Can you guess why? It was the food. There was such a good spread of food served to us at regular intervals that if I had breakfast with Toastmasters from China, I got to have lunch with other Toastmasters from Japan and maybe go out to dinner with a Toastmaster from Australia. And in talking to these Toastmasters and listening to their interesting stories, I just felt that my experience was enriched. It is amazing to know the challenges that Toastmasters face in other parts of the world, not being close to the world headquarters like we are fortunate to be. This networking experience, I thought, was the one thing that is enough to motivate any one of us to go to these international conventions. I think I have painted a good enough picture of an international convention and instilled a desire in at least some of you to attend the convention in Washington. So, what are you waiting for? Start planning that trip to Washington, D.C., because before you know it, August will roll in and it will be time for Olympics again.